If you want to fight an opponent, you can be given a red card. In fact, even the coaching crew can also be penalized if you say things that are not supposed to be said. Are you seeing it? But without those, imagine that there was no rule at all. The football space or the sports space becomes toxic. Now, you think it is the players alone on the pitch that it will affect. It will not affect the players alone. No. It will affect you, the spectator that came to watch the match. Why am I saying so? You come into the field now, let's say Chelsea and Man U are playing football. You are a Chelsea fan. You wore your Chelsea jersey. You came into the field to watch the match where it is not coordinated. And maybe a Man U fan fouls a Man U player fouls a Chelsea player, and there was no clear rules. Nobody knew what will happen, and a fight broke out. What happens? Even you in the stadium is not safe. Why? Because what it means that the fight will also translate to what is happening on the stands. You may see fans fight, so your life is not even secured. Why am I bringing this to the layman's level? Tomorrow, you will not go and watch football. You will stay away from football. You will stay away from stadiums. Why? Because it is not regulated. Your security is not even guaranteed. So you stay away and you watch outside. This is what happens in crypto. There is no regulation here. Exchanges can do anything. We saw in the news the other day that someone, I think it was, is it $50 million or $30 million, and it was frozen. It was frozen. It's not supposed to be so. Exchanges can do anyhow as they like. Projects can do anyhow as they like. Projects can come in and do a lot of things, and before you know it, they disappear. Someone can just launch a token, and before you know it, they rug pull. People are no longer confident in the crypto space, right? That is what the explanation I just gave us using football terms. So what is the Clarity Act? The Clarity Act ensures that there is a level playing ground. The Clarity Act will now define crypto for what crypto is, right? Is this token a utility token? Then it should be treated like a utility token. Is this token treated like a stock? Is this one like this? So there will now laws governing the crypto space, governing the exchanges, governing a lot of things. And what happens? That will now give investors, the banks, everybody, the confidence to come into crypto full time because it is now regulated. Are you getting the idea? Right now, banks are seeing crypto as a scam. In Nigeria now, you cannot confidently say crypto in a bank. They may arrest you because crypto is a scam, according to them, because there are no clear-cut rules defining what the crypto space is. That is what the Clarity Act is all about. Senator Lumens was telling us that this battle has been going on for 9 months. So check now, go back to 9 months. You will see that there is a lot of war going on. And this is what stumbled our bull from running because there was no liquidity. What triggered the bull of 2020 was because of coronavirus. Everybody was at home. Everybody was working from home. That is part of the reasons that triggered it to go to that height. So Donald Trump is saying, if we are going to make America the crypto capital of the world, we need to define crypto. We need to set out clear-cut rules. Now, do you think that has linked for 9 months? Because there are also bad actors. If you are fighting corruption, corruption will also fight back. Why will corruption fight back? Corruption will fight back because there are people who are benefiting from it. There are people who are eating from it. So you want to take away food from their mouth. How will they allow you to do that? So the Clarity Acts have lingered for a long time because there are a lot of people that are benefiting from these shenanigans going on in the crypto space. This nonsense going on in the crypto space that now we no longer believe in hodling. You can't even hodl a coin anymore because you will make you look like a fool. It doesn't make sense. So that's what the Clarity Act is all about. So through politics, dialogue, appeals, moral suasion, everything, now the senators are if you watch debates, this the day before yesterday, you will see what was going on. So gradually, the Clarity Act is moving towards the positive direction. They have voted, and it is being passed. Gradually, it is going. that when finally it is certified and verified, what happens? Crypto becomes clear. Crypto will no longer be like this. Banks will now come in. Investors will now come in. The US markets will troop into the crypto space. And remember, they are talking about tokenizing everything. Tokenized everything. I heard that in the US stock market. Tokenizing everything. Now, everything will be tokenized. Are you getting what is happening? So, if you don't have information, you will still be where you are, paying more attention to my coins is not increasing. I just bought this coins now. It is not increasing because you don't have the information at your disposal. So you don't even know how to effectively position yourself. That is why I am happy with what Prophet Emmanuel is building with the giant wallets. I am happy with what Ugochukwu Aron is doing with Asset Chain blockchain. Because remember, I told us that Asset Chain blockchain is a blockchain that for tokenization of real world assets. Now go and research about real world assets. These are things that we have seen. Prophet Joel will say, we have seen the future and we are going there to wait for you. So we have seen the future. We have seen what is going to happen. And we are starting now to prepare. So while Prophet Emmanuel is building the giant wallet, very soon, that giant wallet, it is not just crypto coins that you are going to be seeing there. Very soon, with everything that is going on, you will be seeing US tokenized assets on the giant wallet to buy it. Yes, it is coming. So that is what the Clarity Art brings into the crypto space. But my annoyance is that most of us here, we are lazy to read. We are lazy to make our research. We don't care about seeking for information. We are just there looking for pump and dump, looking for signal, looking for short-term goals, looking for quick wins that is not going to affect our life positively. Now, I talked about what Prophet Emmanuel is building with the giant wallet, and how the giant wallet will be very, very big in the future, because Prophet Emmanuel, I know, is very flexible and very creative and very futuristic. This is for the future. So the current giant wallet you are seeing now, if you think it is finished, it is not finished yet, though, because every day new things are coming out and we must readjust to it. Just like I said, he has integrated Asset Chain blockchain into the wallet already. Now, I defined Asset Chain as a blockchain that is leading the tokenization of real world assets. I don't know if you have researched about real world assets for you to know what's going on. It is coming. Now, in that blockchain right now, that is what is going to happen. So that is why we are building, positioning ourselves for the future, so that when that time comes, I keep saying, if you are preparing for rain, what do you do as someone that is futuristic and someone that is strategic? You know that a heavy rain is going to fall. You don't know when that rain is going to fall, but you know that a heavy rain is coming, right? What do you do as a strategic person that understands the future? You will go and buy jerry cans or buckets or bowls or GB tank or reservoirs. Now you can see how I petition this. I petition this based on your financial capability. So I am speaking in parable for those that will understand what I'm saying. So it's just like in the crypto space now. So you go and buy jerry can, you go and buy buckets, you go and buy bowels, you go and buy bath, you go and buy GP tank, you go and buy reservoir. You open it up, you keep it outside. You are waiting. People will be looking at you like, this man, are you mad? Why are you buying all these things? Are you ready? You are preparing for the rain. So when the rain falls, what happens? You are already positioned. Your jerry cans are outside. Your buckets are outside. Your GP tank are outside. So the rain falls immediately into them. You are ready. But most of us here, we are not futuristic. So we are waiting when the rain will start falling so that we position ourselves. It will be too late by then, sir. You are waiting when make the rain fall. That is now when you go to the market to buy the things that you are. Before you will go to the market and come back, the rain have finished falling. Or if you can fetch a little, those of us that are positioned must have gotten a chunk of it and we have left. When preparation meets opportunity, success becomes inevitable. The problem we are having in this side of the world is that we are not prepared. We don't prepare. We don't position. We are waiting for when coins will start increasing. That is now when you start buying. That is what I'm saying. So now, we are positioned on Giant Wallets. We have seen what Giant Wallet is building. We are positioned on Asset Chain. We are seeing what Asset Chain is building. And then, in Asset Chain ecosystem, which I told you, it is the blockchain that will lead the tokenization of real world asset. There is an official meme, Shalom, already waiting there, already created and waited there. Now, this Shalom is the official meme coin of the Asset Chain ecosystem. Right now, it is still early. We are still growing, right? I received a message yesterday, my community members, because me, myself, I don't check. There are things I don't check because we are still building. So there are things I don't even check gradually. So someone messaged me yesterday, my community member was like, Vin, they have Tom Shalom. I said, Tom Shalom, I don't understand. Shalom was around 103 market cap for like 4 to 5 days, stagnant. So he said, they have Dom Shalom. I said, they have Dom Shalom. How? I don't understand. They have Dom Shalom. Shalom is now 60K market cap. I said, people are free to sell. People are free to sell. You don't force them not to sell. People are free to sell. People are free to come in and go in. Now, this is our message now, to talk to people that are futuristic, people that are long-term minded, not people that are here for quick gains. So if someone sold Shalom and it went back to 60K market cap, allow the person now. It is his money. You don't tell him what to do with his money. So what will be our message now? Our message now is to continue educating people, not with hype, but educating people on what is coming in the future for them to position themselves. So Shalom is the official meme coin of the Asset Chain ecosystem, integrated into the Asset Chain ecosystem. It is the culture of the Asset Chain ecosystem. That is why when we come, we say Shalom to each and every one of you. It is there in the Asset Chain ecosystem, and then you can make your research what it means for a token to be the This is all you need. That is why I don't do hype. I just want people to understand what is going on so that you can educate people that in the future, remember, I am talking about the future, I am not talking about now. In the future, I am talking at 5 to 10 years from now. That is why you need to have an investor's mindset. That you can buy something, you keep it, you go and do what you are doing, and you wait for the long term. I have never preached short term in my life. That is why I don't do hype, because hype is short term. Hype dies down. If you do hype, pata, 2 weeks, that is if you can sustain that hype for 2 weeks, which means hosting spaces every day, shouting, let's go to the moon, bye. After people have buy, in 2 weeks, it have died down. But when it is organic, slow and steady, you communicate to the right environment, to the right community, you educate them, you inform them, you teach them. Gradually, they are understanding and they are coming in. That is the best strategy. Not hype. Are you getting the setting? So you can see how I have demystified these 3 topics: Clarity Arts, Shalom, Jitan. You have seen how I did it. So when the Clarity Act becomes verified and signed into law, a lot of beautiful things start happening in the crypto space. But for those who are positioned, not for those who are just here looking for quick buck. So crypto is the next level. Digital asset. You can see, if you watch that proceedings, you can see the senator saying that the world is going through digital assets. They are saying it already. And what happens? Remember, I told us, it will affect Nigeria. Let me tell you what will affect Nigeria. There was a national blockchain policy. I don't know if many of you have downloaded that article. One of the reasons why the national blockchain policy was not signed is because there are no, although that we don't have leaders that are futuristic, but once America signs that Clarity Act, Nigeria will have no choice but to sign that national blockchain policy. They will have no choice but to do that. Because once America moves towards that direction, the world follows. Hold it. Nigeria, go and read the national blockchain policy of Nigeria for you to see what was captioned in that national blockchain policy, for you to know what crypto can do in a country, both elections, both in supply chain management. Do you know that crypto can be used in your voting system, in your elections? Blockchain can be implemented. Are you aware? Even in banking system, educational system, civil service system, supply chain system, everything revolves around blockchain technology. Go and read the national blockchain policy. I have read it countless of times and I keep screaming, why haven't this thing been signed? Because blockchain brings transparency. And once America signs it, it's over. That's why we are all praying. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that is a brief introduction. That is why we are here this morning. I have my brother, Prophet Emmanuel. Prophet, good morning. I see you are on space. After going to Asset Chain Community, you were still on space last night. I was like, oh my God, Prophet is doing well. I just say, make me continue. We follow una for back. So, pharmacists, good morning. Shalom to you. I see Zendami, shalom. I see a lot of people. I see you wonderful people. Shalom, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Prophet, good morning, sir. How are you doing? Please, you have the mic. Take it away, sir. Tell us what is, just tell us about your journey. Just tell us what we need to hear about the Giant Wallet and everything, because there are people that are here that may not have known the sacrifices that you have taken behind the scenes. I also see a lot of things happening in the Giant ecosystem and everything. And this is not something that happens with wishful thinking. It is intentionality. So, Prophet, please tell us what is going on. What is the next step? And please, pharmacists, please, if you can help me, send the link to download the Giant Wallet from Play Store on the comment section so that people will pay attention to it. I keep telling people, pay attention to Giant Wallet, download the Giant Wallet, import your wallet from other non-custodial wallets, import your wallet from there and see what Giant Wallet is made of. Use the Giant Wallet, check the Giant Wallet, and if you have any issues, send the feedback to the team immediately so that they can do better. This is something that we are all proud of. Prophet, please, you have the mic. Shalom to you, sir.